Yeah, I got you. Sure. Squared. So if I wasn't sure on how to do this, I could write out x cubed as x times x times x, kind of like from the warm-up, and then x squared. So it would be x to the 1 to 5th power. Or you could have just added the exponents. 3 plus 2 gives you the 5. 2 plus 4 gives you the 6. Y to the 6th power. Okay? Hands to yourself. All right, let's try another one. What about for dividing? Let's figure out what we can for the rule for dividing. So when in doubt, we're always going to write it out. Here's one. What did you say? Subtract is going to be the rule. Okay, so if I write it out, so 5 x's, and then 2 x's on the bottom. Anything divided by itself is 1. Like, what's 2 divided by 2? 2 divided by 2. 1. What's 5 divided by 5? 1. So x divided by x is 1. X divided by x is 1. And whatever's left over is our answer. Or you could have subtracted 5 minus 2 and gotten the 3 for your exponent. X divided by y squared.
Oh, how is it y squared? Why is it not a negative?
Okay, hold on. If you got, hold on. If you use the rule, remember, I could write this out. I have x cubed, and I have to write that down 4 times. So there's 2, there's 3, I'm running out of room. There's 4. How many x's do I really have altogether? I have 12 of them. So when we raise a power to a power, what do you think the rule is? You multiply, yes. 3 times 4, so you're going to multiply. If you can't memorize the rules, just write them out. Okay? All right, so let's look at the more complicated one, if you would. We would have to write, if I were to write this out, I'm going to have to write this entire thing out 3 different times. So I have negative 3 to the 3rd power. And then 5 d's, 3, 4, 5. So that counts as 1. I have to write it 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. And this is all multiplication in here. So negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 is how much? Negative 27. How many a's do we have? 2, 4, 6. And then d's, how many? 15. So this 3, if you think about the rule, it's negative 3 to the 3rd power. 2 times 3, 3 times 5. Raise that up. How many people remember doing this? Okay, well that's good. We remember doing it. Yes? Oh, okay. 3 times 3 times 3. It's to the third power.
I thought that was the same thing.
3 squared means 3 times 3, just twice. But 3 cubed means 3 times 3 times 3. They have to do it 3 different times. All right, let's look at negative exponents. Negative exponents are a little bit hard at first to kind of grasp. So if we look at it as numbers, type in negative 2 to the negative second power. What do you get? Go ahead and type these in your calculator and then we'll come back, okay? To the 0 power, it's 1. If you have negative 5 million to the 0 power, it's still 1, okay? 2 to the first power, 2, I'm going to write it a little weird, I'm just going to keep it as 2 to the first. 2 squared, 4, I'm going to write it as 2 squared, which is... So what you can see here is when it's negative, it's almost like it's the same as 2 squared, but they're reciprocals. Yes. They just get flipped over. The negative exponent means flip it over and make it a positive exponent. So let's look at some with x's in them. X to the negative second would be 1 over x squared. That negative exponent means hit the bottom. Hit the bottom of the fraction. Okay? What about this one? It's negative exponent, but it's already in the bottom of the fraction. What do you think would happen? Yeah, you bring it up. So this would be 3x to the 6. The 3 would stay there. The rule says if negative, move to the other part of the fraction. So if it's negative like here, you're going to put it like over 1. You're going to put it in the bottom. If it's negative down here, you're going to put it on the top. It's the reciprocal was the big fancy word that somebody said. It's the reciprocal. All right. All right, let's try one kind of crazy. Let's make one up. Okay, I hear 5x squared. Give me something else. Let's make it. Over 22.
Negative 22.
X to the what? Fifth power. Oh, okay. Oh, negative fifth. Okay, let's put some y's in here. About y to the third power. W to the eighth. Okay, let's put some y. And W. Okay.
Yellow.
Here we go. Simplify. Go for it.
The answer is yellow.
You and your partner, right now, simplify this crazy looking thing.